and what systems do we need to implement, and what government policies do we need for us to be able to flexibly overcome any challenge.
Powerful determination and an endless thirst for answers has earned economic researcher Munther Faisal a one-of-a-kind award for his significant studies. Join us in Scholars of Bahrain as we pick the mind of a man who undertook a unique field of research that was the first of its kind in the UK.
Munther Faisal, an economic researcher and a business consultant, and the winner of the first academic research of its kind in the UK that talks about foreign investment in the GCC, as well as challenges towards Dubai Expo 2020. So the rationale was built because in the past couple of years, the UAE and also other GCC countries have been recorded to be in the top 10 emerging economies in the world. The UAE was able to attract $14.4 billion of foreign investments in 2014, as well as winning the host of Dubai World Expo 2020, which is expected to attract 25 million visitors under the name of Connecting Minds and Creating the Future. So that was the rationale behind choosing this particular subject for the research. So we followed a mixed methodology. The point of having a mixed methodology helps you to grasp and have a close look from different angles about the research. So we had the secondary and we had the primary. In terms of secondary research, we covered books, journals, reports from 1976 until 2015. And we talk about primary research, we had 5 video recorded interviews. The first was with Mr. Salim Al-Mheri, the CEO of Abu Dhabi's Investment Authority in London. Second was with Mr. John Graham, the co-founder of Go Outdoors, the largest outdoor company in the UK, and 3 academic researchers within the same topic, as well as a questionnaire, which was able to gain the attention of 750 participants from more than 40 countries within only 10 days. So we found that there is a big development in the GCC. However, there's also big challenges. And the challenges are continuous. And all crises have been going on for such a long time in history. And it will continue to happen. As well as the financial crisis, which we had in 2008, 2009, as well as other financial challenges that we actually face. So we don't want to reach to a point that there is an increase in inflation, but we want to have an increase in GDP per capita. So the outcome was that there are so much challenges that we need to take in concern, and there is so much points that we need to focus on, such as the connection between real estate and tourism and foreign investment, and how can tourism is the gateway for foreign investors, and how does the culture actually also impact foreign investors, and what strategies do we need to promote the ideal image of a country, and what systems do we need to implement, and what government policies do we need for us to be able to flexibly overcome any challenge. And here's where I quote, and I said, today, all the countries in the world are in a race towards building image, building sustainability of their economies. However, it's not about achieving the first place. It's about how do you sustain this excellence and how do you actually sustain your first place. So there are much challenges, but awareness is a key for you to overcome these challenges. So there were much challenges in doing this research. The first was, how do you get the ideal doctor that will understand what you want to do and what you want to research and what's your research interest. And it was a big challenge. And Dr. Robert Jones, who was my doctor, my supervisor, and when I sat down, he said, what can you do? And I was like, I want to do this. And he was like, can you do it? And it was a big challenge because we had a certain time that we need to actually finish the research, and we need to actually move really fast because we were actually back in time. So it was really hard to get some books. So I would travel different cities in the UK just to collect a book, and from that book I would just get a sentence. It was really hard to actually even analyze the data. The problem was that no one has done the research before, so there is a lack of resources, whether they're primary or secondary. So this creates a big challenge for me as a researcher, but at the same time, it's interesting to research about something new that no one has done it before. So the doctor had this trust in me that there is a challenge, but you should be able to do it. So I would work in one day around 16 hours, just in front of the laptop, just to read reports, read academic journals to be able to gain at first my understanding about the topic and then be able to analyze that data and put it into the right place. So it was a big challenge, and I tried my best, and thank God that I got the highest grade in the batch, and it was the first academic research of its kind. In the future, I need to actually follow the same steps, the same level, and aim towards higher expectations. Future plans. PhD is always a dream, and it's always an aim. But having the right topic for the PhD is the most important, and how that topic, when it's implemented, it can open much doors. And until today, I actually think that going to the economics and international business and the trading field was a whole new step, and I'm happy that I took it. And I learned in life that it's not wrong to do mistakes, and it's not wrong to do something that you might have not wanted to do. But the most important thing is you learn from your mistakes, and you gain the awareness about yourself and what you're able to do before choosing and taking a new step in your life. Always choose what you like and what you want to do, what you're good at. So being good at a thing is something different, and what you like is something different. But when you can combine them both, something you're good at and something you like to do, that's when you'll see yourself creative, productive, innovative, and always thinking outside the box. Today, a lot of people might do a bachelor, master, a PhD. But how can you be different? It's with the way you implement your research, the way you choose the right topic, and what data can you put in that topic. So for example, when I did my master's, usually people will write 12,000 words. I wrote 18,000 as a body, and I had another 16,000 as an appendix, and had a total of 250 to 300 resources between books, reports. It takes so much time, yes, to read them, so much time to analyze them. But when you look at the outcome and where you can reach and the knowledge you gain, that's when you say, all the effort I put and all the hassle I went through, it was worth it. And this is not the end, it's the beginning. Success is a long road, it's a journey that you take in life, full of challenges, obstacles. But if you teach yourself at every step, and you know where you want to reach, and you will do anything you can do to reach that step, you will actually reach it, and you'll be excellent. Excellence is not reaching the first, but sustaining your excellence. So everyone can be the first today, everyone can be excellent, but how can you sustain it?